Hello, Umut here. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to work on an art journal, but before that I wanted to show you something I recently bought and I love it so much, so I wanted to share it with you. It's an Antiquarian sticker book and it has 1000 stickers inside. It's a hardback book that is very thick and very beautiful. And it has so many images inside that you can use as focal points or parts of your art journals or any projects. So I thought it would be really useful and I purchased it for myself. I will quickly show you the pages so you can get a feel of it. It's going to take some time because it's 1000 stickers, so it has a lot of pages and it offers so many images, of course in an old-fashioned style, vintage style. I sometimes love to create vintage looking pages and I know a lot of you love them too. So I'm just sharing what I found. I actually found this through Dede Willingham's YouTube channel, who is one of my favorite artists. So I'm going to link her channel and her video down below as well if you want to check her out. And after I found this, I messaged my friend and we just bought it immediately, got so excited and decided that we both buy it and do some pages using the same stickers. So see how different ideas we have for the same supplies. So you can do it the same if you have crafty friends around. I bought mine from Amazon, but I heard that Michaels have it too in the US. But I will put the link down below for the Amazon one. I love this girl, for example, and I love nearly all the images, and I have so many ideas even looking at them. And look at these animals, they are gorgeous. Every page has a different background color to them, like a lilac, yellow, or a mint color. And the stickers are cut with a little border of this page's color. But if you want to cut it perfectly without any border, it is possible too. So you can fussy cut them not to have the border. Here's an interesting one. These pages are all designed like this, but when you take out, you don't know the pages, the shapes hidden in them. So when you take out a little bit, trying to discover where the sticker is, like I am doing now, you have another shape that you don't expect. So there's a butterfly here, there's a star there, and there will be other shapes hidden in these pages. And I think it's an amazing idea. The stickers are thin, like they are printed on normal paper, and behind every page there is the same design, this orange design that you see. And I'm guessing after you finish the stickers, I love the mushrooms here. After you finish using these pages, you can make this an art journal as well, because the pages are not very thin. But it will take me a very long time to finish 1000 stickers. Or another idea is, if you use a few stickers of one page, you can leave one or two and then paint the rest, like we are doing for the napkin journals, and turn that into an art journal as well. So these are a few ideas you can start using this as art journal quicker. And I love that sea creature as well. The images are amazing. I really love them. There are many butterflies, many animals, many sea creatures, flowers, lots of florals. We don't need any bats, I guess, at the moment. This is another page that's the same. So let's say I will try to take out some. There is this shape, but I'm sure there are many other shapes hidden there. There's another star shape there. I can't wait to use these shapes that come out of those pages. There are many vintage looking peoples. These butterflies are really nice as well. Dressed in old-fashioned clothes, which can create amazing stories. Shoes, clothes. I just saw kangaroos. The birds are really cute as well. The color scheme is of course vintage, which is really nice. There are many border possibilities, there's a peacock here, which I love. I love this fish. Monkey is very cute. Like there are endless possibilities. I think if you have this book, it's impossible to run out of ideas. The colors are ready, so if you have your focal points, this is the page actually I'm going to use today, these octopuses. And the color scheme is ready for you. It's all colored. All you need to do is to create the rest of the page that will go with the colors. And there are lots of letters that can be used for your sentiments in very nice illustrations, which I love as well. By the way, this video is not sponsored. They didn't send me this book, whoever printed it. I don't know them, they don't know me. I just bought it myself after seeing it in Dede's channel. And I love it, so why not share, I thought. And actually, I decided to use my one of my art journals, which is Dina Wakely's journal from Ranger, just to use this sticker in them, so it will become kind of a vintage art journal. I bought this a while ago, and it has very thick pages, fully cotton, so it has a lot of texture on them. I will be really honest, it's not. After I purchased it, I realized that I did a couple of pages to try the surface. It's not so suitable for my own style, but I'm sure a lot of people are enjoying it. Maybe some of you are using it. It has nothing to do with the quality of the product, but because of this very high texture that the pages already have, it's very difficult to stamp on it or even use paint without gesso, all these things. So just keep it in mind and see other people using it for which projects before you go for it. I think it will be useful. I'm going to gesso my pages. As I said, these are very textured cotton pages, so they soak everything inside. I don't want to lose all my paint on these pages, so I'm going to gesso it. And I'm going to use these stickers, as I said. So I will try to create a background that will match the color of that background, because I don't want to fussy cut my stickers this time. I dried my pages after using gesso, and I am using evergreen bow from my distress paints. I think distress paints, being distressed, will be very suitable to use with these pages. And I thought it was a little bit too dark, so while I am painting on the page, I put some white as well to just mix it on the page while I am painting and make it a little bit lighter than what it is. Even I used gesso, I need to tell you my experience. I had difficulty painting this page as a full because of the texture it has. It's difficult to get the paint on it. But I will use my journal anyway because I bought it now. And I'm using peacock feathers as a second color to just give some variation and depth to the page. Sorry for the sun again, it's a sunny day and it comes and goes. So if I close the curtain it changes and then, complicated. But it will go soon. I'm also doing some splashes with the same color that I used after the paint dries. You can use this monochrome splashing with the same colors. It will create a texture at the back. Now I'm going to do some stamping with some sort of blue color. and I chose cauliflower blue from my archival inks, and I chose a background stamp set that I have in my stash. This is from Viva Decor, but again, being careless, I just got rid of the packaging, original packaging, so I don't know where this belongs, but it doesn't matter. I just used something with circles and bubbles to go with my sea theme, and stamped with a tone of blue that will be darker so it stands out on my background. This is just for interest, so you can use whatever you have in your stash. I'm just going to stick my sticker now. It has a sticker, but it's not so strong, I realized, so I used some matte medium to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And I decided to create some sand at the bottom of this page. I'm using a color from my Faber-Castell gelatos. I think this is caramel. And I'm just spreading it over the page. Because I have acrylic paint, my job is really easy. It works like a cream, and I can layer it on top of the paint really easily. And I'm using the coffee color to create some shading, because when you look at the sand, it's not all one color, and this makes it more realistic. I really like how it looks. I'm going to take other stickers from my book now, from the same page, and try to make a composition with these sea creatures and clams and all that. Again, I'm using a matte medium to stick everything. Normally I could cut this little border that the stickers has, but since it goes with my background color and everything, and it sort of gives a whimsical look, I'm not bothering with it. It doesn't bother me in this case, and I really don't want to deal with that octopus tentacles, go around them and cut all these things. As you see, it looks just fine. I'm just sticking another two because I hold my book just on my lap, close to me. I pushed the journal a little bit off camera. Apologies for that, but I think it's visible still. And I decided to use another image. It's the booklet is full of any images on any page, so possibilities are limitless. I selected a couple of them from other pages, completing my page, and every time I'm remembering to use some matte medium as well, and I will do a couple more stamping here and there now that I glued all my images. I'm going to go around the borders of the blue part with my Faber-Castell gelatos in a darker turquoise tone. And also I'm going to do the shading with these gelatos, again using the same color, around my creatures. And I will use the coffee color to do it on the sand that you will see. I didn't want to use another thing because this was the easiest, and the pages again are very textured, so it would be difficult with other mediums, I guess. So I'm just going with gelatos, and it's very easy. If I don't like it, if it's too much, I can also clean it with baby wipe easily, which is very handy. So now I'm using the coffee color to do the shading around my mussels and clams, all around, and also it gives a nice shadow because around them, because they are on the sand. And now I'm going to go through my sentiments. This is clippings, stickers from Tim Holtz. I will select a few of them that will go with the feeling of the page. Before that, I decided this was too empty, and I found another octopus to just stick it on my page. And after that, I'm going to go with the sentiments, continue sticking them. My sentiments say play on the beach, the traveler, and upon a shore, which are, I think, very fitting. And I'm going to do the shadowing with the gelato around this octopus as well. I will also draw a few brown lines around these sentiments to highlight them, also to go with the rest of the page. Since they are thin, I decided to use my Faber-Castell pit brush marker. Just be careful everything is dry and nice because then you don't want to ruin your pit brush markers. And I found this little stamp as a part of the stamp set I used today, and I decided to do some sepia border, thin border, that will bring everything together. I think it was like a little bit empty all around the pages. For me there was a need for a border, so I really like how it looks now. And I'm using my archival ink in sepia color. After this, I'm going to do some highlights with my white gel pen. The gel pen I'm using is Sakura, but Uniball Signo Broad Gel Pen is another brand that I use often. It just finished, so I'm just using this one, which is available at home. And I'm going to do some white splashes with the gesso that I watered down because I think it brings a pop, and it's a sea scene, so it's always nice to have white splashes. And I want to do more. I think it's enough, nice and simple, using not many supplies. I think this kind of supplies are also very suitable for beginners to make things easier. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you are all well and healthy and safe. Hope to see you next time.